Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for September the 28th. I'm just coming out here to turn the Olympic lighting off. It kept them calm last night. They didn't do any freaking and peeking after I turned the light on. I would love to know what's causing this, guys, because I let Doug out here, and Doug, you know, he's the guy that knows. You know, if there's somebody here, he's the one that's going to let us know. And Doug did nothing last night. He never got upset. He never did any snorting, no sniffing. They just were freaking last night. And I have absolutely no idea why they were doing what they were doing. Made no sense. I'm gonna go have my coffee, have a quick shower, do my edit, and well, start my edit, and get today out of the way. I gotta get the lighting done today in the pen. It has to get done after last night. I running a 1,000-watt metal halide all night to keep the ducks calm. I'd rather have the pen lighting done. It's much cheaper. Yesterday, I had technical difficulties with the drone. I was trying to get footage with the new audio system, but because of Apple and their update, I had some severe problems. That the software kept shutting down, and it was just a horror show. I lost everything. Well, I got a whole bunch of drone footage with absolutely no audio. I'm hoping today's better. Alright, so the ducks are out there. I already let the ducks out. It's crazy windy right now, so I don't know how this is going to last today. The wind is nuts. But I had to let the ducks out. I still got to do my edit. I'm way behind, guys. I'm actually a little bit burnt out. Okay, the wind is just causing like a ton of problems here. I'm going to go up a little higher. There. It keeps changing directions, the wind right now. One minute it's blowing north, next minute it blows south, and then it swirls around the property. And the ducks were in lockdown yesterday because yesterday I took Doug to the vet and got another laser treatment for the poor little dog. He's hurting. So he had a time off yesterday. If it wasn't for the wind, guys, I'd go a lot lower. But I've got to stay up high enough here that gives me a chance for the drone to correct itself. Okay, the wind's just... Oh, I can't trust here. The wind keeps moving. And it was really nice and cloudy, which made it a lot easier to see the iPad. And then now the sun's out and I got massive glare. I hope this audio's working. The ducks really wanted out bad today, but I actually wasn't going to let them out, guys, because I didn't want Doug out, and I just had to let them out. They looked depressed, especially after last night. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I'm going to get the lighting done today in the pen, but last night was just crazy here. The craziness was, it lasted all, it took for a long time for them to calm down. Well, I had to run the big Olympic lighting all night so the ducks would be calm. They were all out in the water, but by the time I got the drone fired up, they had left. I had some audio problems again. For some reason, this program, I'm using actually the program that Rode actually recommends for this mic that I bought from them, because I bought the mic from them, And I thought, well, you know, they developed the software for their own mic. I'll use it, and I'm having problems. For some reason, the DJI app keeps turning off the audio recording, and I keep doubting myself that it's working. Now the sound is a lot better. It's actually way better. It's really awesome actually how clear it is. As you can see, oh man, the wind is crazy, guys. All the movement you're seeing right now is because of the wind gusts. It's not me moving the drone. That's me moving the drone right now. But it keeps changing directions on me. I'm about 30 feet up. We need a nice calm day so I can do a complete aerial tour, but we've got this fall weather blowing in right now, you know, where it all changes. Everything, winter's coming. Winter, that's bottom line, winter's coming, guys. The ducks are certainly looking like they're enjoying themselves from what I can see here in the camera. I'll go back a little bit. I'm going to lower it down. I'm going to get a little lower to the ground here. Oh, the wind's just grabbing her, guys. I'm watching the drone. I'm trying to get it to come down to the ground right now. And the wind is just catching her. I'm looking at the drone out there by the ducks. And it's actually going up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, it's not a good day. Plus those styrofoam pieces I've got on the ducks right now, or on the drone, is not helping. Not helping at all, actually. But I don't feel comfortable right yet with the drone over water. I'm still a newbie at this. Alright, can we get her to swing around here? Oh, see, the wind keeps grabbing it. I'm trying to circle the ducks right now, and the wind is taking it on me. And is the wind ever grabbing her? But they look pretty calm. I am about, it says I'm 20 feet. I'm looking out there and it looks more like about 12. So that's a little quick duck video for you guys today. I don't know how much more I'm going to do. I got to go do a big edit. And I've got to recharge my batteries. That's what I think I'm going through right now. I'm going through a little bit of, how do you say, burnout. I think that's what it is. I'm just burnt out. Oh man, the wind is really making this challenging, guys. I'm trying to capture some footage for you, but the wind has got different plans today. Like, it's just throwing the drone all over the place. That is not me moving the joysticks right now, trust me. Alright, come on, ducks. Come on, drone, move over. Whew, man, the wind is just crazy. I hope I'm getting some good footage here for you guys of the duckies. Oh, see that I just touched the control so light, but the drone keeps going up and down because of the wind gusts. The styrofoam floats that I made are the problem. If it wasn't for that, I think the drone wouldn't be getting thrown around so much. Alright guys, that's it. One successful drone. All right, we made it. I'm inside struggling, guys, doing my edit. I'm honestly, I just want to nap. I am burnt right out. I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking I just need a rest before we do the big burn here for the next 4 weeks of ducks. And it's the last 4 weeks actually. And speaking of that, guys, the fundraiser, don't forget, we're really close. Like after that, you know, that donation from GoFundMe, you know, and Braden, you know, nominating, you know, our GoFundMe campaign, and then GoFundMe, you know, putting $1,000 towards that is just awesome stuff. But we got to keep the momentum going. Links below. Let's get this wrapped up so that I don't have to even think about, you know, the fundraiser for the month of October. Now some ducks have come back. Doug's been laying here on the back deck watching the yard. Nothing's happened. Oh, we got some more duckies coming back here right now. Oh, is it ever windy, guys? Whoa! I was thinking about getting the drone out, but the wind coming off the lake is absolutely nuts. I might try the drone again. I'm gonna get the drone out again. We'll give it a crack. I hope I don't regret it. It's crazy windy. I'm gonna try the drone one more try here, especially with that new audio I have going here. It seems to be working. The sound's a little bit boxy where I had the mic, so I'm gonna change the position of the mic and we'll see if the sound's any better. Okay, guys, let's do a quick run to the swamp. All right, okay, so I gotta turn myself around here and we're gonna go down to the lake and see the ducks. Can I navigate through the trees here? Oh, the wind's bad, guys. Oh, okay, I'm having difficulties here. I've got it, whoa, down, Matt, down. Oh, I'm having problems here. Ooh, I better watch this, make sure I have enough power to do this. Oh, whoa, back up. Okay. I'm having, oh, this is bad. Oh, I think this might be a bad idea, guys. We might be doing a little bit of editing happening here because I'm dealing with a bad wind. Okay, I'm gonna try to go a little lower to the ground. I might be landing this in the swamp and go get it. The wind is doesn't seem to be as strong closer to the ground, but it's pretty bad. I was up at the height of the tree there, and it was throwing the drone around big time. Okay, so let's head out here. Let's go see the ducks. There's not many left out there right now. Oh, this is way better than Zoom, eh, guys? Like, look at that, eh? I'm out there now. Woohoo! All right, ducks. Who's left out here today? Okay, I got a little bit of wind problem here right now. I'm gonna lower it down a touch. Come on down, drone. Get a little bit lower. We'll get the camera up higher. Okay, a little lower here. Oh, I wish it wasn't so windy. I'd like to do a little more flying action around the property and actually map a little bit more of the swamp out for you guys. Oh, okay, the wind's pushing me down into the ground here. Oh, up, there. Okay, so let's... Alright. The wind's really causing problems here. Okay. Let's see if I can do a complete circle around the ducks here. I'm dealing with this crazy wind. Yeah, I'm having a hard time maneuvering here. It wants to keep correcting itself. Here, let me go forward a touch here. See, it's the wind is pushing me out. That's not me. But the ducks aren't interested in staying in the water right now. But this is pretty cool, guys. You know, usually I have to do zoom to give you guys a shot of the ducks out here at the creek. You know, we're right there on top of them right now. Right on. It's just too bad I don't have a mic out there for the ducks, where all you have is me chattering. But the audio seems to be better. I've been screwing around with the audio. I haven't fine-tuned it completely yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm doing my best here. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, the wind just caught it. Yeah, I'm doing the glasses on the end of my nose trick, and watching the drone down at the creek here. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Oh, the wind is really catching me there. Okay, up drone there. I have to go up. It was actually, guys, I looked down there and the drone wasn't even it wasn't even a foot and a half away from the water. The wind, it was bouncing it, actually. It's too bad it's so windy. But it's only windy for a couple of days. I think there's a cold front that's blowing in. That's why we've got the wind action happening. Oh, okay. I had a little bit of Wi-Fi delay here. Something happened with my Wi-Fi. I couldn't see what was going on there. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm compensating for some severe wind gusts here. Well, there you go. There, that's the ducks that are down at the lake right now. So let's go back to the yard. All right, that's pretty cool stuff, eh? Better than Zoom. But the ducks are, they came home. I think it's the wind today, because the wind was pretty intense. Still is pretty intense, actually. This is so neat. I'm doing this from the back deck, guys. I'm not even down there. I don't even know if you can see me in the video. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Camera's getting, okay, the drone's getting smashed to the ground from the wind. Okay, I gotta come up some. The wind is really pounding the the drone all over the place here. It's making it for quite challenging video right now. All I know is right now that I'm in the iPad here. I know that I'm not near any trees, but I wouldn't want to start, you know, racing around right now. All right, ducks, let's go. Yeah, the wind is really playing havoc here, guys. All right, so That's the afternoon buzz with the ducks. Now let's see if I can get home without crashing. Okay. That, eh? Whew. Peter, I can't thank you enough. This is just an awesome addition to the duck adventure. Look at that, eh? Alright, I got a little bit of screwing around to do. This video, if it just gets cut off, guys, it's because I'm stumbling. Okay. Alright, we did her. We're home. Look at this hardcore dog, guys. He's in the pen, watching the ducks. All the ducks right now are at the other end of the pen. They've all come back from the creek. But Doug is... oh, he just saw me. He's sitting in the pen, watching the ducks. What a dog, man. Nothing's going to sneak up on them in the swamp. What an awesome puppy. Working hard. Let's look at him watching his ducks. He's waiting for anything to appear in the swamp. Now his nose keeps going up, so there could be something blowing in wind-wise. Smell. It's pretty intense, the wind right now. Crazy, actually. I'm still struggling with my edit, guys. But I just wanted to show you the dog sitting there watching the ducks. As you can see, like, they're all right there at the end of the pen. Everybody came back. I think the wind is, the ducks didn't like it. Well, I know ducks don't like the wind, so they've all come back. They're sitting at the other end of the pen, and Doug is sitting, I guess, undercover in the pen, waiting for something to make a mistake as they make appearance. My dog. Oh, I'm so glad he's back to work right now. But his shoulder's not the best. That's why I took him in yesterday for more laser. He needs a winter of rest, actually. And potentially, guys, a backup dog. I'm going to see what this winter goes like. We'll see how the channel goes. The channel keeps growing, and it looks like the duck adventure is going to keep forging ahead. I'm going to have to get Doug a backup because it's too much for him to handle by himself. His body this year is paying the price. So 2,000 ducks next year. Well, I shouldn't say 2,000. 1,500 ducks next year. And another dog this winter. Don't get too excited though. The yard's getting louder and louder, and I looked out, and there's this giant duck train that's weaving its way right around the whole yard. They're it's a big S. They're snaking their way through the yard. The front yard's just full of ducks. I think they're coming up to cut the grass. But this giant duck train is sneaking its way through the yard. Just look at this. They're like on a mission. Oh, hi, dog. Holy mackerels. I wonder why they don't want to be down at the lake. I don't understand it. It could be because they feel safer up here. But Doug is all over the property today. He's actually quite frisky. He keeps going to look at the swamp. Nothing's going to sneak up here. But the ducks obviously want to be up here instead. As you can tell, the yard's full of ducks. Look at this for a mess of ducks coming around it. Oh, boys. It's a duck train, guys. Never-ending duck train. What a crazy amount of ducks. Okay, it's just never ending here. I thought that was the end of the stream, but Well, there are a lot of ducks on the property, so. They're so funny. You guys are gonna be mad at me because I don't think there's gonna be an episode tonight. I'm having a real hard time editing. I'm just too many camera angles. That's the problem in my head. For some reason, I said it before, I'm burnt out. That's the bottom line. I'm just burnt out. I'm not getting very good sleep at night because of the ducks freaking and peeking. And I was supposed to get the lighting done today because literally I've got maybe an afternoon's work and it'll be done. But I'm inside struggling with an edit. The Doug's doing his job. Man, is sure getting loud here. What an awesome sight. Look at that, eh? Happy ducks. They're doing a really good job of cutting the grass though. I was thinking there, you know, I mentioned it I think about a week and a half ago that I was going to have to fire up the lawnmower. But since I made that comment, my lawn has gotten shorter, even over by the garden. Keep chopping her down, ducks. They're like on a migration. The dog. He's so happy today for some reason. I don't know what it is. Well, I think maybe because yesterday I forced him to be inside and he didn't want to be inside. But honestly, Doug needs a winter off to get better. He needs a couple of months of rest. You know, so he can do it all over again next year and hurt himself again. I think it's the wind, guys, because it's getting windier, and the windier it gets, the more the ducks are getting agitated. It's not supposed to rain, but it's sure looking like it's gonna. Okay, it looks like they're gonna go over to the garden now and cut the lawn over there. Yep, that's what they're doing. Yeah. They're gonna go cut the grass over there. Man, there's a lot of ducks. Yeah, they're on a mission to go over to the garden. Okay, I lost my dog. He's around here somewhere. Ducks are going to cut my lawn over at the garden. Doug's got it under control. I don't have to worry about out here. I'm just going to fill up the feeders now, guys. I'm so far behind today. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. And the temperature, it's cooling off quick here. Ooh, look at these ducks, though. Hello, ducks! They're all over the place. The yard is full of ducks. Listen to them. Hello, duck! Oh, there's the dog. Oh, Doug. Dougie was down at the swamp. How do you go down to the swamp, dog, and not get your feet dirty? I looked out the window and I could see Doug walking around the swamp and he was doing a patrol down there. Here's look at him. He's so happy to be back at work. Oh, Doug. Doug, stop it. Calm down. You goof. Yeah, he was walking around. I looked out the window and you could see him as happy as could be walking around the swamp. Absolutely nothing was going to be sneaking up here today. And you can tell the way the ducks have totally chilled out and relaxed. And just look at him working over there. He just can't help himself. Yes, Duck, it's a garden hose. Come on over. Look at them all coming over. Oh, they're coming over from the barn right now, guys. I don't know if they're coming over because they can hear the garden hose or if it's because of me. Yeah, the steady stream. What, ducks? What's going on? Hey, duckies. Hey, Doug, slow down. Slow down, Doug. Slow down. Calm down. I know you're back to work and you're all excited and everything, but just calm down. He's really happy to be back at work, guys. He's actually psyched right out. I couldn't, every time I've looked out today, he's been down there walking back and forth across the swamp, and he's really, really playful right now because it's cool out and he's all hyped up. Doug, calm down. Right now, calm down. Stop it. Stop it. Relax. Shh. I know. You're back to work, eh? It's exciting stuff, isn't it? Hey. Alright, these guys were coming over until Doug decided to run around the yard. He's so happy. He's been patrolling the yard all day. Look at him. Now he's going to herd the ducks. Doug. You. Hey, Dougie. What a dog. I've been watching him out the window. I've been taking breaks from editing, guys, because for some reason today I can't edit. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just wiped out, burnt out, tired. I can't figure it out. I think that's what it is. But anyways, I kept taking breaks and looking down at the swamp out the window. Oh, wow. Look at this. I wonder if it's the same three from this spring. Well, that's just bizarre because Doug was walking around down in the swamp. That's why I've been telling you guys on the video. So he's down there walking around, and those three Canada geese, like, he was right there. I wonder if they're the three from this spring. Because if they were, that would make sense why they haven't ran away when Doug was down there. Because this spring, you know, Doug was like, he was sort of like their guardian. The fact that they're that close to the yard. That's awesome. It'd be sort of cool if I could get the drone fired up and fly down there. Maybe even get some footage of the geese taking off, but I'm not that good of a drone pilot. I'm not at that level yet of maneuvering to chase, or not, to pursue an aerial shot of some Canada geese. Oh, wild. I just can't believe it that they're down there and Doug was walking around. Like, I've been watching Doug out the window when I was supposed to be editing. Anyways, I gotta get some duck feed happening here for the guys. I'm dropping the ball, guys. That's fun. All right, guys. I'm doing a voice over here on this footage because I had audio issues. Now, I also had drone issues because I had to try to stay far enough back behind the geese because I didn't want to freak them out. Plus, I'm not that good of a drone pilot. But I tried to keep the camera steady, but the problem was I had the resolution too low on the camera, on the display on the iPad. I have since fixed that problem. But as you can see, the Canada geese have no problem with the drone whatsoever. Now, if I was a better drone pilot, I could get a little closer to them and actually follow them. But I was having problems with the wind, and plus, you know, I'm still pretty bad with the drone.
But I tried to stay far enough back that I didn't freak the geese out, because I wanted to get some good footage of them. And they were pretty calm. But I wasn't buzzing them or harassing them. I was staying a fair distance behind, as you can see. And I was just trying to follow them out to the water. And this whole process took quite a while, because I was all over the place with the drone, because I'm a terrible pilot at this point in time. But I'm getting better. As you can see, I'm a little better control there. I was getting the feel of it. And then they took off out to the water. And I tried to follow them out. But the problem was the resolution was, I had it so low on the display that I couldn't actually see where the geese were. So I was actually guessing where they were. And it's a pretty picture, actually. When you look at it, it's just too bad I didn't frame it better. And I'm really nervous over water with the drone still at this point in time. But I do think it is pretty neat, though, that you can get right out there with them. And I think these 3 geese are the same geese that were here this summer that had that young one. I think that one of those is the young one. And I'm thinking that they're going to come back, because they were right in the yard and Doug was walking around, and they didn't care about Doug. So they obviously knew Doug, because there's no way wild Canada geese are going to hang around, with a big dog walking around, because that's predator action as far as they're concerned. So they obviously knew Doug was no threat, because Doug was walking around in the swamp exactly where they were. As you can see, I was having a hard time with the drone, keeping it right there. But they'll come back, and hopefully I'll be better, and we can get some better footage of the Canada geese. All right, time to bring the drone back. You can see them flying out the far corner on the right-hand side there. And then they were gone. And that's what I captured.
Oh, you're a goop, Doug. What are you doing? Oh, Doug. Okay. All right, Doug. Okay. Oh, he's really frisky today, guys. He's it's the cooler temperature, right? Okay. All right, he's pulling me. Okay. Doug. Oh, you're a goof. Doug, what are you doing? What are you doing? Roof. Dougie. What? We're gonna feed the ducks. What? What are we gonna do? Are we feeding the ducks? Are we? Can I feed the ducks? Will you let me feed the ducks? You gonna let me go? Or are you gonna attack me as soon as I start moving? Hey? Have you got it out of your system now? Okay, seems he has. This is my second wheelbarrow load. First wheelbarrow load, he had no interest in me until I got over here and they tore the bag open and we had a little bit of spillage. But the second one, he really got wound up. By the time I got the glasses turned on, though, the majority of the excitement had been expended. Oh, there's Stripper. Hi, Strippers. The gimpy little duck. So as you know, you just watched some epic footage of the Canada geese, which I, had to narrate at my office desk, kitchen table thing. I'm having an issue. I installed this software that specifically matches up to the mic, and it's just not. I don't know. It's me, fumble fingers, hitting the home button on the iPad, but I'm hoping that once I get a little more hang of it that I stop this, because I've done it a couple times now where I've recorded some, I thought, pretty good footage, only to find out that I wasn't recording the audio. of me narrating the footage that I was capturing. Which actually, guys, the narration that I was doing, I was just complaining that I couldn't make out the Canada geese because I had the resolution on the preview set so low that the Canada geese weren't showing up on the monitor, which if I set the resolution higher on the iPad so that I can see what I'm filming, I keep losing the Wi-Fi connection. So I don't know. I'm having a learning curve here on the drone and the camera and the iPad and the recording of the software. Actually, guys, you know what? That's what's probably making me so tired this week, is because I've spent a lot of time on this trying to get the feel of the equipment so that I can record on the fly. Because that's the thing, you know, everything I do here is on the fly. Like, I don't, you know, other than the morning rush, I don't get much chance of setting up shots. It's basically, I'm just shooting from the hip of what the ducks give me, you know. I'm reacting 99% of the time here. It's a reaction. This whole series, actually, of the Raising the Ducks and the Duck Adventures reaction video, basically, because I'm just reacting to what the ducks give me, and I have to use the equipment that's at my hands the best way possible to capture the reaction to what the ducks give me. You know, it's like, so I think this week, that's why I'm so burnt out. I'm trying to think. The last week has been pretty intense with the drone, and there's a lot of pressure because, you know, it is the end of the month here. We are on the final leg of the duck adventure, and I've got to get proficient with the drone that I don't miss anything. That's epic. And today, that was pretty epic, I'm telling you. Those Canada geese, the way they hung around, the way they stayed, I can't believe the way they stayed. I'm really excited about seeing the footage of what I captured, even though I'm going to have to narrate it sitting at the kitchen table / desk / office. You know, I'm actually really excited because I couldn't believe how close. Like, I was walking by the garden and I couldn't believe how close I was getting to the Canada geese. I'm thinking those Canada geese are the same 3 Canada geese that were here this spring. I'm thinking that's what, you know, those 3 were. The fact that I could get so close to them with the drone, and the fact that Doug was walking the swamp. That's another thing too, is that when I came outside, you know, Doug was down in the swamp, watching them, walking around them. You know, I don't know what he was doing down there, but he was walking around. I know, because I saw him out the window. He was trolling the swamp big time. Just like right now, look at that. He's watching the swamp. So the dog is obsessed with the swamp, but that's where all the action happens, and he knows it now. He doesn't waste time out front, guys. He doesn't waste time on the side of the property. He does a little bit of, you know, touring over there where he cuts through that path and goes back there, but 90% of his time now, it's right in this area. This is where he hangs, or he's up in the yard, but he's always watching the swamp. That's what he does. He just watches this area. He knows that's where the coyotes appear, and he wants so desperately to get one. I've got to get the lighting done tomorrow too. Oh man, I got to get my edit done for tonight too. I'm not doing very good today, but like I said, I'm thinking the reason I'm so tired is the learning curve that I've put myself through, compounded with the stress that I'm coming to the end here of the opportunity to capture, you know, epic footage of all of these little cute duckies. Just look at that for a mess of ducks, eh? They're all in position for the night. Let me through, ducks. I'm coming through. I really wish I would have had the pivot heads on the first load of feed I took over. It was, Doug was so wound out. He's a super frisky dog, super frisky. He wanted to play really, really bad. It was so funny. I was mad at myself for not having the pivot heads on, but I was like so focused on, you know, the drone, and yeah, it's just too much equipment going on here now. This has turned into a full-scale production. It's hard to decide what piece of equipment I need to grab to capture, you know, the epic duck stuff that goes on here now. I got like way too much to choose from. I never thought of, you know, grabbing the, you know, when I went inside to get the drone to do the can of geese, I walked right by the pivot heads. I never thought of even grabbing those. And then I didn't know Doug was going to do something really funny. And it was so funny, I was giggling to myself because he's so frisky because it's cooler out right now. He was putting on a one dynamite show, guys. I was mad. I went into the house and got the pivot heads for the second wheelbarrow load, and I was mad at myself because it was so funny. Because Doug was so frisky. He was doing a show that was, well, unfortunately only I got to see. It was downright epic. It was just epic stuff, actually. I'm mad at myself. Oh man, I dropped the ball on that one. Okay, hospital ducks. Look at this. They're all outside. All the hospital ducks. They come out to sit on the grass. And little Billy, you know, he's getting feathers, but he's still like one tiny little runt duck, man. You'd almost think he was a call duck. He's so small. But the feathers are so, like, almost not happening, man. It's like, this duck is going to be, well, it's going on 3 months old. I don't get this duck. But I'm really surprised that all the hospital ducks are out tonight. They seem to be getting stronger. I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. Thing is, you know, I'm going to eat them because, you know, they can't live here. You know, they're too gimp. Well, I'm talking about eating, you know, Billy. Billy ain't going to get eaten. But, you know, the other 5, they're going to get eaten. There's nothing like, you know, Magoo's a male, so that's not good. Can't keep him. Magoo's a female, I'd go for it, but it's a male. Because no quack. Magoo doesn't quack. Now there is no curl on his rear end, so maybe he is a female, but I'm thinking it's a male. And the other 4, they're just gimp-legged ducks that, you know, really, that's the only thing they're good for. Roast them up, unfortunately. They haven't had that good of a life. I feel bad about that, actually. Anyways, I'm gonna lock up the back end of the gates here because there's nobody down at the swamp. Everybody's in the yard jockeying for position to come into the pen tonight here. Now, I don't know for sure, guys, but I'm down here at the side of the lake, obviously, right now. But when I was flying the drone, I saw something swimming in that area. And I just walked down here and I watched the ripple swim and hide behind there. And then I heard a couple chirps. I was positive I saw something on the screen, and I thought it was a goose, like one of the Canada geese swimming, which I thought was, you know, really, really close. I thought I'm too close, actually. And when I walked down here, there was a ripple, and it swam behind the area that it normally swims into. I gotta check this footage out now. My curiosity is seriously sparked. I'm wondering if I just captured some footage of the elusive otter. And in fact, I just watched something swim. I just saw the ripple disappear into otter territory. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful day, actually. I can't believe I'm having such a hard time editing today, guys. Oh man, it's brutal what I'm going through. But I'm actually totally shocked at this area right here. Look at this. It's all mud. The water is gone. That blows me away, actually. There's actually right here, guys. I'll walk over and show you. The mud. Oh, look at this. Something is here. I knew I heard something.
And I saw that swimming, and that's the exact area Doug's going to right now. I wonder if I did get the otter on footage. Doug's doing a lot of sniffing in that area. And when I was walking down here, I saw the swimming area, exactly where I saw it in the drone footage, and then I watched the ripples go right where Doug is right now. Okay, so I got to show this to you guys. I can't believe this. The water level is so low, it's actually now, the bottom of the creek is getting pushed up above the water level. We're losing water here. This drought, we need some rain, a lot of it, really bad. Actually, this is not going to recover this year. I've never seen the ground sticking out of the water like this before. Actually, where I'm standing right now, I'm jumping up and down, and it's barely moving. I hope we get a lot of snow this winter. We need a lot of snow to bring this lake back up, because of the swamp, I should say. It's really a swamp. Because we're down, well, based on what I'm looking out there with the trees and everything sticking out of the water, a good foot, 16 inches of water is missing. Bad year. Well, actually, I picked up honey yesterday from my honey guy, and because of the drought this year, he was telling me from all the guys that the Beekeepers Association that he belongs to, which covers a rather large area, which is basically all of Renfrew County area, which is huge. You can look at the map, guys, just Google it. You can see how big Renfrew County is. He was telling me, oh, hang on, okay, I'm back, I had to sneeze, big one. He was telling me that the honey this year, which I picked up my honey from him, is brown. It's not golden yellow. And he was telling me that it's because of the drought, that what the bees normally would feed on, because of the drought, that type of vegetation wasn't available this year, and that the bees were making their honey from other types of nectar, to the point that the color is completely changed. There was a lot of buckwheat planted actually in his area where his bees are, and his honey actually has a little bit of a whole wheat taste to it. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, I opened the tubs of honey. He said they were dark, and man, really dark. Almost looks like burnt honey. But it's not burnt because it's, you know, that's just the color. But he was telling me that all his bee buddies, everybody had the same thing this year, brown honey. Not golden, you know, that golden color. So the drought this year had effects in a lot of areas. Serious drought this year. Oh, they're starting to come in the pen. I was supposed to get the lighting done today and I didn't. Oh, I don't believe it. Plus, I didn't get a good night's sleep last night because of all the crap that went on here with the ducks losing it. And then plus, when I put that big light on in the yard, it lights up so much that my bedroom, it's like living in the city. It's so bright. It's so bright, guys, that I can literally read in my bedroom. And I'm not used to it being that bright because, you know, I live in the bush here. I get a little bit of light coming from the pen, but nothing like that. So that screws me up too, because every time I woke up, well, one, Doug was wide awake. He was sitting on the bed, sitting on the floor, sitting on the bed. He kept getting up and down, up and down, up and down, because he was like got his nose against the screen, and he was on serious predator watch all night, and he couldn't make his mind up, you know, where he wanted to be, on the floor or on the bed. So he kept jumping up in the bed, and every time he jumped up in the bed so that he could sit on the bed to look out the window, he woke me up. He's just obsessed with doing his job, though. I love it. We'll see how the duck adventure goes, guys, because if it's looking like we're going to do this again next year, that if the show keeps growing, I'm going to get a puppy. Well, not a puppy, but another dog that Doug can mentor. Because he'll be ready to mentor a dog next year. Totally ready. Because he's almost there now. He's almost at that point where, you know, he wants to work instead of play. He still slips and has the puppy thing happen. That does happen. Like, well, it did happen this afternoon actually with the feed, where he gets that puppy slip to him. But next year he'll be so serious that a puppy won't be a distraction. If anything, he'll show the puppy what needs to be done. Because I've seen that, you know, with older dogs, you know, teaching younger dogs. I have had that happen here, you know, where you get a 7-year-old, 5-year-old dog, and it's just, you know, the puppy mimics everything the older dog does. So if Doug's constantly sitting there staring at the swamp and he's hunting, the puppy's going to do that, and he'll be much more advanced than Doug will be, because by the time the puppy's 2 years old, Doug will have showed him all the ropes, and they'll be a lethal pair. Lethal pair, actually. If I score the right kind of dog. If I would have, I had a chance at a crazy good dog, border collie cross with a mastiff, bull mastiff, and I turned it down because Doug just wasn't ready. But if I could get a dog like that, you know, that'd be a good buddy for Doug. Come on, guys, go into the pen. I'm gonna go and do the rest of my edit, hopefully. Get it done. I seriously dropped the ball here today, guys. Come on, ducks. Go on in. Oh, you're going in good. But I think the reason I'm so tired is because I just went through a big learning curve. Because I'm not, you know, I work with technology here on the, you know, doing the show, and, you know, I can do a lot of things, guys, but I'll be honest with you, I get really burnt out learning new technology. It fries my brain. I'm not the best student. You know, once I know how something works, I can treat it just like it's a, you know, an extension of myself, but it's getting to the point of learning it. I hate it. I'm a terrible student that way. It's brutal, actually. I'm the worst. So this week was overload because, well, one, the iPad, you know, I'm not an Apple person, I'm a, you know, PC person, and I'm having a problem with this audio software. I don't know if it's me or if it's the software, but I don't know if I'm accidentally turning it off. I don't know, because I had it working. I got it working this morning, and you know, I did something this afternoon with it. But then, you know, when I did the Canada Geese, I dropped the ball somehow and turned the freaking audio recorder off. I don't know. I've got another audio program I downloaded. Maybe I'll play with it, try it. Or I'll use this one a little bit more. And if the problem keeps persisting that I keep accidentally turning it off, I'll try the other one. I just can't believe that I've got to be doing something wrong. That's the bottom line. I'm doing something wrong. I just got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Why it's turning off, because there's no reason for it to turn off, because you know, it's the Rode Reporter audio recorder for their mics. Like, I can't see Rode, which is a huge company when it comes to the audio business. You know, they specialize in this stuff. Why would they have, you know, Rode audio recorder that for reporters that accidentally turns off? Like, that makes no sense. Like, that makes, especially it's for reporters. Like, it's, you wouldn't want, a reporter does an interview and accidentally turns off the recorder. That wouldn't go over too well. So it's got to be me. I'm doing something wrong. I know last night I was doing something wrong when I couldn't get the DJI app and the auto recorder working at the same time. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this can't be right. You know, an iPad, you can't multitask. Well, it turned out that on the background, I had turned off the multitasking, because actually Peter sent me a link about how to optimize an iPad for the DJI app for drone flying, and I turned that off so that the app would run better. But by turning it off, the multitasking option, what was happening every time I booted up the DJI, it turned off the recording software. I'm going through a learning curve, guys, on Apple products. Oh, they're going in good tonight, guys. Look at that. And I'm doing nothing. Doug's not doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. We're just sitting back, spectating. I know, ducks, another night in the pen. Hopefully tonight will be better. You don't do the freaking peak on me. Come on, get inside. I'm surprised tonight how good they're going in here. They must want to go in their pen tonight. Oh, and one of the new Muscovies this morning, I didn't show you, but it flew out of the pen. I came out here this morning and it was walking around the yard. All right, ducks, in you go. Oh, there comes Doug. Look how fast they move, eh? And Doug's over by the hot tub. Well, there's Doug now. They move quick. That's the thing, you know, when Doug helps herd, it's fast. Much faster than if I do it by myself. I'm going to go inside now. And I'm going to, I don't know if I should try to edit or say no. I find when I'm tired at the end of the day like this, editing, it doesn't work. I don't give you a good video. That's what I've found. At least I don't like the result of the video. I find that I'm not happy with the end result. So I might call tonight, go to bed early, really early, and get up at 3 a.m. and do my edit then. What awesome footage though. I gotta go inside and check the footage on this Canada goose thing. I'm really excited about it. And to see the footage of at the mouth of the creek, you know, if I did see something swimming around. Because when I walked out there, it was still swimming around in the exact area that I saw it with the drone, so we'll see. Anyways guys, that's it for today. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.